Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Center fielder, number 28, Leori.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out.
Now batting, right fielder, John Jay.
Ready now, John Jay, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch rolled slowly to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready now for the White Sox, Tim Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail in this one 11-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Descalso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Daniel Descalso.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kyle Schwarber. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. The second for 1 to Abreu for the big double play.
Now
nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they lead it 11-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into center field, line drive base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now and headed for 3rd. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to 3rd base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the 3rd. So far they've posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes this the other way to right. Gonzalez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at 3rd, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
The 3rd baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Still 1-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Popped straight up. Descalso ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Wellington Castillo. And he lays off there 1-0. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Two-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on 3rd and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They trail in this one 11-0. So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo.
Leading
He's got a hit in
for the
3
Cubs,
at-bats to this point.
the first baseman, Anthony
50th pitch of the
Rizzo.
game on its way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And right into the shift. Taken in by Abreu. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot
The
you
batter,
can do
number
with that
9.
pitch. That fastball just
Shortstop,
ate him up
Javier.
inside and gets the soft grounder for the
Baez.
out.
Javier Baez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Left side. Anderson picks it up. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Striding into the box, Jason Hayward. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Giving chase is Jimenez. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So digging in now,
Leading
number
off for the
20.
White Sox,
No hits in 2
the
trips
second
to the
baseman,
plate for him in the ball
number
game.
20.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's the first out.
Now batting, number 58.
James
Ladies and
McCann
gentlemen,
will
your
move into the
attention,
on-deck
please.
circle now to try to get
Pitching
something
for the
started
White
here
Sox,
with 1 gone in the inning.
number 33, James McCann.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
The center fielder, number 28, Leori Garcia.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
A ball and no strikes.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might score
Now
foul,
batting.
but it hugged the
right
line and
fielder.
found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, John Jay, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Garcia blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate. And they are now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all here for Cole
Now
Hamels.
pitching for the Cubs.
So his
Number
final line will
41.
show 6 2/3 innings
Steve.
pitched. He was very effective
Steve.
out there, no doubt. Into the box now, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Jay leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that retires the side. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cubbies are in front 11-1. Josh Osich enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Victor Caratini will be the
Leading
first
off
one to greet
for
him,
the
as he'll
Cubs.
have to turn around and bat from the
catcher,
right side of the plate here.
Victor Caratini.
From the stretch. Hit hard but foul. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So with one gone, here's Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos. Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chopper foul. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
So here now is the pitcher, Steve Cishek. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. In now, Eloy Jimenez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. The 1-2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. 8th inning here from Wrigley Field, and the Bums are happy in the bleachers. The homestanding Cubs lead this one over their inner city rival White Sox as you get a look at the line score to this point. Standing in, Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. Schwarber ranging back. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is in there with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Standing in now, Yohan Moncada. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Cubs lead it 11-2. Ready once again, Daniel Descalso. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball
now
there.
batting,
Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Garcia is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Stepping into the box, number 20, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Hard ground ball to third. Bryant is up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the White Sox, the pitcher, Josh Osich.
Yolmer Sanchez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Carlos.
A ball and no strikes. Sanchez stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
High in the air into shallow left center. Schwarber is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 28, Leori Garcia.
Stepping into the box, Leori Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. The 3-1 popped him up. Bryant over to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cole Hamels pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year. Number 84 couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.